Dylan's in here with me. He's joining us tonight. Hopefully he doesn't want to move because he could upset the whole apple cart here. I hate this shirt. It just does me no justice. Whatever, it's fine. I don't have much clothes to choose from these days because I don't fit into most of my stuff still. Right. First person here is Brittany for love. Okay. The Fool card. You should be starting a new journey of some type. If you're not with anyone right now, you could have choices with the Seven of Cups, and your love life changes for the better for you quickly. Air sign comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and also a water sign. Your perseverance around love pays off and balance returns back to your life. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you bring in new opportunities. So don't be afraid to turn your back on things that aren't working. Um, Malika, General. You got some divine guidance happening here. So coming to a time where you're going to be at the right place at the right time, which is going to help to transform your life completely. Scorpio and a Libra both enter, and you have a wish, put it out into the universe. There may be a little bit of adventure coming in around you. A new journey may start as well around school or a job, whatever it is that you do all day. It also looks like you could get communication out of the clear blue sky from somebody that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. And an Aquarius is coming in. All right, Dylan, I have to move this foot, otherwise it's going to fall asleep. Um, I don't know. She better fall back asleep. She's tired. She's got to go to sleep. Alessandra, does Hugo miss me or have anything that he wants to say to me? I know I hurt him. He does miss you, but he kind of thinks that whatever has gone on is for the best for both of you. And he doesn't, I don't think he wants to communicate right now. No, I think that he wants a little bit of time and space. I think he's digesting everything. Yeah, I think it's okay. I think he's okay. Um, oh no, somebody here from the board is messaging. Let me just see what it says. Okay, all right. Okay. Um, where was I? I was at sister. All right, I don't see the question yet, so let me do a new me. How does Marcus feel about me going to Jamaica? Um, I think he's okay with it. It shows he's maybe a little bit disappointed, but for the most part, he feels balanced. He thinks that you'll have a good time. He thinks you're not holding yourself back, but at this point, you shouldn't hold yourself back. I don't know what the situation is with him, but he feels like he's okay with it. He, I mean, if he could choose whether or not you go, he probably would choose that you don't go, but he knows that he doesn't have that power, so he's like, he's okay with it. Sister, is M my ex more settled with his girlfriend now? Okay, let's see. Is M the ex more settled with his girlfriend now? Somebody's very controlling. No, it actually doesn't look like he's more settled with her. I mean, it looks like somebody here is very controlling with the Emperor in reverse. Somebody, well, no, I don't think he's more settled. No. If I had answered as yes, no question, I would say no. I don't know if she's the one that's very controlling, but he may be getting a little bit annoyed with her, or things may not be as good as they appear. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Gotta go to sleep now. Alessandra, will Rigo contact me soon? He'll contact you. I don't know how soon it's going to be. It might take a couple of weeks. Oh, come on, Avery, go to sleep. Sandy A. Financial. Looks like finances are improving. You have the Page of Pentacles here, which could be a practical way of bringing in money on a side business or doing something on the side that adds to your finances. It also looks like you have happiness coming out, and you do have a new job opportunity around, plus you have a wish. So yeah, I think your finances will be improving. You're heading towards the 10 cups being full. Even if you're not there yet, you're on your way. Good, I think she's quiet. I did start fasting. I started, I don't remember when. Okay, so Friday is going to be 2 weeks, 2 weeks that I started keto. And first they suggested don't fast until you kind of make the switch over to the fat. She's crying again. So I just started fasting Friday or Saturday of this week. I think it may have been Saturday I started. And now that I've like turned over to fat, I don't really have much interest in food. So that's positive. I don't feel bloated. I actually feel like de-bloated. But I'm not losing any weight. 165, weighed myself this morning. After a workout, I'll be like 163 and a half. But so I went to the doctor the other day and I mentioned it to her, and she didn't really have anything to say about it. So I don't know. I'm just going to continue doing this, and we'll see what happens. Maybe it's just going to take a little bit of time to kind of shock my system. You know, I'm exercising, I'm doing everything I should be doing, and I'm taking the ketones, I'm checking the ketones. And for the most part, they went up really high the other day. But for the most part, I'm like on the low end, which I'm okay with. It's fine. But still no weight loss. but the doctor did suggest that I go and have blood work done, so maybe that will tell us something. Because then I'm trying to think, well, maybe I'm just not really being honest with myself. Maybe I am just eating too much, you know, being home and that kind of stuff. But I don't know. I don't know. Now that I don't really have much interest in food right now, so I'm going to stick with this and we'll see what happens. But thank you for asking. Cinnamon, how will the month of March treat me? Oh, March, what did they say? It comes in like a lion and it goes out like a lamb. March improves as you go through it. So you may start off feeling a little bit disappointed, or you may feel like you're being held back, or like nothing is really moving forward the way you want it to. But then at some point, mid-March, you start to turn the corner, being guided by the divine, and you have new opportunities come in. It could be a new opportunity around love. There also could be a new opportunity around work. Somebody from your past returns and life starts to you got growth, change, transformation coming in, and you have a water sign that may be significant, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So I think that the month of March is pretty good. Am I up to, I think I may be up to Empress, the current energy between Melina and Wasm. Bloated. Energy between the two of them is not great. It's like hurt or arguing over old wounds. There's like old wounds resurfacing between the two of them. Energy's not that great. It's bloated. Samantha, General. You've got here some good luck coming in. You've got the weight of the world slipping off your shoulders, possibly going back to school, learning a new area of study, walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Could bring in a new love interest, or this could also just rekindle. Are both coming in. It all looks like you have water, by water, or around water, starting a new. Samantha, General, Pisces. All right, hang on, Dylan, before you get up and you knock everything over. Maybe very busy with work, whatever it is, all day. It looks like into his own strength, and his perseverance pays off around a business or job opportunity. He may have mild anxiety, especially around this work or business thing. Slow and steady release with him, but things tend to move forward. It also looks like Empress is here, money, abundance, fertility. He may be very occupied with this money thing or this business deal. He's got a lot of money coming in, and his ambition pays off. Empress, Melina's current feelings towards my brother. Energy is pretty good. It's like no longer waiting for her ship to come in, and feels very connected to him, or feels positive about it. Soleil, work at the Judson Center tomorrow. It's not a bad day tomorrow. You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Ten of Pentacles. So it may be a pretty good day, transformative day. A new beginning, transformation comes in, being guided by the divine. It's not a bad day. It's nothing exciting. It's average, but it's definitely not a bad day. It's like you just go and do what you got to do, and you go home. Leah, love reading. Got the Magician. You got the ability here to manifest new opportunities around love. So focus on what it is you want more of. Persistence pays off and brings in some stability. If you're not with anyone right now, a Leo comes in. If you're with someone right now, current relationship strengthens. There's also long-term possibility around anyone that comes in now. You also have an Aquarius coming in. Love cup is full and life moves forward. So if you're not with anyone, you have an Aquarius and a Leo both coming in. If you are with someone right now, you have a wish and strength around your current relationship. Ronnie, is the Libra mad? Is the Libra mad? I don't think he's mad, no. No. He may be unhappy, he may be disappointed, but I don't think he's mad. April, for the rest of the week. Not bad. You got the Two of Cups and the Empress. Love, money, abundance, fertility comes in around a relationship that could become committed at some point. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, taking time for rest, relaxation, self-care, and life seems to move forward. The rest of the week looks pretty good. Soleil. Will my petition to have Forrest Gump, Tom Hanks, wish me a happy birthday, reach 10 signatures and work? Will my petition to Forrest Gump, wish me a happy birthday, reach 10 signatures and work? I don't think so, because I get the disappointment card. Did you check and see if he's on Cameo? If he is, it's probably really expensive. I would see if he's on Cameo. And I would try anyway. I don't know, it just it looks like you may be disappointed. That would be really cool, though. Ronnie, next contact from Sagittarius. Next contact. I would think sometime within the next 6 days. I mean, that would be great if he did it. I mean, I didn't know that he did things like that. But like Cameo, no, he's not, damn it. I mean, it's really expensive, but it's a really neat idea. Feel love. Might have some choices coming in, and you may be undecided about which way you want to go or which direction you want to go in. You got a Sagittarius, a Cancer. You also have a Libra and a Pisces around. Your love life is moving forward, and there's long-term potential. So if you're not with anyone right now, you have several choices that could come in, and you also have a wish. So put it out into the universe. Starting a new journey around somebody, or around someone who's very persistent, or persistency brings in a new journey. T-Bet, what's going on with M and C? Their relationship seems to go like a roller coaster. So they could have recently started a new journey, like perseverance paid off, but there's some sharp energy around them, and their relationship tends to fall out of balance pretty quickly, and somebody here, or both of them, may be feeling burdened by the situation. The real issue may be that there is an earthly pleasure that interferes with the situation. Or the relationship's okay. I mean, it's not terrible, but it needs to be worked on. Otherwise, it won't last the test of time. I don't see any long-term possibility or a lot of love here. So, you know, it might not, it may kind of fizzle out. KB General. Communication comes in out of the clear blue from someone you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. Life changes for the better quickly. The hard work that you put into a business, school, or work endeavor comes back and pays off well for you. Your intuition is heightened, so listen to it. Could be working on a creative project that would also serve you well, and paying off a bill of debt or a loan makes you feel relief. Maybe even taking a trip to water, by water, or around water. Allison General. You have a wish. Maybe going back to school, learning a new area of study. If you decide to, it would serve you well. It brings in success and growth and transformation. Stepping into your own personal strength, setting up boundaries, laying down the law brings in choices. A Virgo comes in, a Scorpio comes in that are all significant. It also looks like you're earning more respect at work and you're being better compensated. Romeo's love. How does Anthony feel about me? Thinks you're intuitive, kind, caring, compassionate, stable, a hard worker, sincere, grounded, down to earth, unique, creative, honest, has a lot of respect for you. Ronnie, why is the Sagittarius contacting every few days? Well, I think he's looking to get the relationship back to, I think that he's looking for things to stabilize at some point, but I think he's kind of doing it every couple of days because he's trying to ease his way in. Like, he can't just show up every day because I think he feels like that's going to be too much. So he's trying to, like, weasel his way in. Oh my God. Lemore, what can I expect tomorrow? Got money coming in. There's money coming in. I can't swear that's going to happen tomorrow, but it's on the horizon. It looks like tomorrow you feel a little adventurous, or you may be like pushing your life forward. You may do something a little bit out of character. It looks like you may also be walking away from something that no longer serves you. You have some good luck coming in tomorrow, and things could start to fall into place around a school, business, or work endeavor. Tomorrow looks like it's a pretty good day. Sonia, love. Have a water sign that comes in that's brand new energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This person is pretty sincere. It also looks like you could meet them around work or school, and you meet them through divine timing. The world is at your feet, and you start a new journey pretty quickly. Got the Magician here, so you have the ability to manifest more than one person, or the ability to manifest opportunities. You have a Capricorn and a Sagittarius also coming in with love offerings. Allison General. Did I do this one? I can't remember. I feel like I did Allison already. I think I did Allison. If I didn't, Allison, send the question again. Or tell me that I didn't do it. But I feel like I did. Maybe it wasn't in this one. Maybe it was in the last live stream. April. I didn't add S on Instagram even though he asked me to. I'm not too crazy about social media. I have one for my small circle. His account was private, but he made it public a few times and then private again. Why does he do that? You know, I don't know why people do that, to tell you the truth, with the private thing. I mean, because it's really pointless. Because if your account is private but other people can see it, like somebody can just take a snapshot of it. You know, so you're not really hiding anything. If you think you're hiding something, you're not. I don't know why people do it. I think people do it because they want you to think that they're watching or they're being selective as to who sees things. I think it's a scam, to tell you the truth. It looks like he does it because he wants more control over it. But you don't have any control. Once something goes on the internet, that's it. It's on the internet and the whole world can see it. These people that do that are lying to themselves, because if you were to accept me and I took a screenshot of it and sent it to someone, or I took a screenshot of it and put it up on my page, and if my account was private and he didn't know and it sat there for 2 days, how many people would see it? I don't understand. It's a control thing. He thinks he's got control. He doesn't, but he thinks he has control. And also people do it because they want to know who's, you know, like everybody gets so-and-so, but I don't pay attention. I mean, I really don't pay attention to new people that show up. If it shows up on my phone sometimes, but I don't normally pay attention. Sometimes I'm like, I don't even know who these people are. Like, I have two. I have one that is the Magic Junk Drawer, which is the one that I really use. And then the other one has got more of like old friends from high school and old yoga friends. I don't really put that much up there. And I don't put this stuff up there. And sometimes people start following me. I'm like, I don't have any idea who they are. Anyhow, he thinks that he's got some control and he doesn't, but it makes him feel like a little more safe. Ronnie, I texted the Libra good night and he didn't respond. Did he ignore or is he asleep? Okay, did he ignore? I don't think he ignored you. No, I don't think he ignored you. Either he's asleep or he hasn't seen it yet and he will respond. Because the sun is in reverse, which means, you know, something else could still happen. No, I don't think he's ignoring you. I think he's bummed. I can't say that he's not, but, you know, this is a shitty situation to be in, and I've been in his shoes. And at this point, it's sort of his responsibility to take care of himself and move forward with his life. And I didn't either. I did the exact same things that he did. And you know, when I was ready or when I had enough, that's when I finally was like, okay, I got it. You don't like me. DYB, what is happening on the 19th of this month pertaining to my nonprofit organization? I don't see all that much happening. You could get communication. Looks like you may be waiting for something to happen, and communication could come in. But it's nothing that changes anything quickly. It's like things are still sort of stuck around the 19th, and you may feel like things aren't moving forward fast enough. Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, which means there could be a delay around whatever it is that you're waiting for. Wheel of Fortune is like good luck or like things falling into place, and in reverse, it's like everything may be taking more time than you hope. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that anything, it looks like it could be somewhat of a frustrating day on the 19th. Alessandra, what are Alfonso's intentions? Well, he's a really nice guy. He seems like he's sincere. He's kind. He either wants to get to know you better or put more time in. He's not 100% sure of what he wants. He doesn't have like a definite idea in his head, but he is willing to explore the option. And he seems like he's legitimate. Like his intentions seem to be pure. Feels like things could move forward a little bit. There could be cause for celebration around the situation. Things could move forward. You might have to just give it a little bit of time. But it seems like his intentions are to at least explore the situation a little bit, which is nice. I don't know, he seems like a nice guy, and he seems like he's pretty sincere. KB, I think, am I at KB? Or did I do these? I think I did these. Shit, I can't remember. Isn't that terrible? I can't remember. Um, um, Sepia General. All right, it looks like life has started to move forward. You got moving forward, starting a new opportunity or new journeys on the horizon. Taking time for self-care, rest, relaxation, recharging your batteries serves you well, but your persistence pays off around a job or a business opportunity. The hard work that you've put into your career is coming back to you. You're no longer holding yourself back, and you've got the Empress here. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Balance comes back to your life, and so does strength. Could be working on a side business that would be beneficial, and you could find yourself in a soulmate connection, or you could have a new soulmate enter. There may be a new business opportunity on the horizon that brings in money. Adriana, love. It's the fasting. You've got success coming in, growth and transformation around a soulmate connection that you meet through divine timing. Got a Scorpio and a Pisces around. Huh. There also could be a little bit of ambition coming in around you. There's a Gemini around too. Oh God, also a Leo. You may be exploring options in the near future, which I don't think is a bad idea. You may be seeing what's out there. There could be, like attracts like. You could wind up having a couple of new interests, which then could bring more interests in. Growth and transformation, and the soulmate connection comes in. Good for you. DYB, a general for the month of March. Could be feeling burdened by something, but walking away from whatever it is that's not working for you will bring relief. Negativity and pessimism moves into the past, but you may be concerned or worried about money. Balance comes back to your life, and your life starts to move forward. You've got the Wheel of Fortune here, which is some good luck coming in, and the world is at your feet. Happiness does show up in the month of March. It just may take a while. It may be more towards the end of March. You may be feeling a little disappointed in something and feeling like I've been waiting for my ship to come in and it's just not happening fast enough. Pisces shows up, that may be significant. Also a Taurus in the month of March. And it looks like an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Life starts to change for the better pretty quickly in March, but it may be more towards the end. Woohoo, excuse me. Sepia, love. You got new energy coming in that you could meet through divine timing. There could be a committed relationship on the horizon too. You got a Libra, a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, a Taurus, and a Virgo all around. It also looks like Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want kids. And your persistence around love pays off. You may have fresh energy coming in and you may be deciding to, see what's out there, possibly explore your options. This may all happen like early March, right through early April. The hard work that you put into your love life is going to come back to you. You may be exploring what's out there. That's not bad. Crystal, love. Okay, when it comes to love, you should be starting a new journey with a new love interest. It also could be rekindling a current relationship if you're in one. Success comes in. If you're not with anyone, an air sign comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It also looks like you have a new beginning, like you're turning the corner and starting a new beginning in several areas of your life, or you may even just be like going through like a huge growth and transformation on a personal level, which then may call in different types. Got an earth sign coming in as well, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and negativity, pessimism, old wounds, heartache, all that shit's going to move into the past. You're moving past all of it. It also could be a great time right now that you're of healing and purging old crap, which is going to help push your love life forward. Adriana, next time will I be living alone or again with roommates? Next time will I be living alone? I think you'll be living alone next time. Sepia, me, and Ramel. Okay, if you've been like at the end of the rope with him, he's a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. I think he's Cancer, right? You might be like getting sick of him or annoyed with him, and just when you feel like you may have had your last, he's like cracked your last straw or whatever that situation is, the straw that broke the camel's back, he may come forward with slow and steady wins the race. Listen to your intuition. There is opportunity for him to pull up and you're not feeling like you're waiting around for him. Got the Magician here. I'm not seeing a ton of love happening right now, but he does show up or he reconnects with you relatively soon. You may have given up hope on him, but if you have, there's like, and I hate to say that, if you're kind of like done with him and then he shows up, but that's always what happens when you're like, the hell with it. All of a sudden the person shows up. So I would expect the unexpected around him. Sepia, career 9 to 5. Got celebration coming in. Maybe leaving a current job, walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. Current career strengthens. You could get an offer out of the clear blue sky. It's like a wish that comes true. And the sun here, happiness comes in. I think you're going to get more than one opportunity, though. You're not holding yourself back. You could be exploring your options. Growth and change comes to your current career. You're definitely going to get a job that pays more, but I think that you may have you might have two offers and you have to weigh one against the other. I think they're both pay more than what you make now with the 9 of Pentacles, but one may be, I don't know, there's something that makes it very difficult to choose, but I think you have at least two opportunities. Adriana, can you describe the personality of my next partner? Financially stable. they may be an earth sign. I'm not seeing an earth sign yet, but they come off very grounded, stable. Like they know what they want. They know how to get it as far as business is concerned. And they're very, they take their job or their business very seriously. They're very well prepared. They do have a spiritual or a religious practice that means a lot to them. They're family orientated. They're intelligent, close to their family. They're very naturally a happy person. Could be a Virgo. You got a Virgo here. Funny. This person's got a good sense of humor. They're funny. They're spiritually connected. They have like a moral code that they live by, but they're not over the top. You know, it's not somebody that like you would have to, well, I can't do this or I can't do that because it's against what he believes. It's not like that. But he does have like a high moral code, which I think is good. Business is important. His family is important. He seems like a good person. Beautiful one. What to expect with Chris, if anything. What to expect with Chris. Well, I would be prepared for, yeah, I mean, the love cup here is full. And it does look like communication could come in. Six of Cups, if he's someone from your past. If you haven't heard from him with the Six of Cups, you could run into him or you could hear from him again. And the love cup is full. You know, there, like the subject of like expect the unexpected comes up a lot. Like the last couple of days, I've been getting that a lot for a lot of people. Now, Taurus and Scorpio especially should expect the unexpected because Uranus is sitting on Taurus. It's in Taurus. Right now I think it's at 7 degrees. So it's also like it's opposite Scorpio, so it can affect Scorpio. But it's like expect the unexpected. That's the best way I can describe it. I don't know what sign you are, but anyhow, that's what the cards suggest. Expect the unexpected with him. April. Anything about S that I should watch out for? I'm not sure why I get so negative at night. No, I mean, I mean, look, you always got to be cautious, especially in this day and age, because I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like everybody's like a scam artist these days. But maybe that's just me getting in my old age. Like, I'm like, I don't believe anything anymore. But no, I mean, he seems like he's pretty legitimate. He seems like he's honest. He seems like he's pretty successful. He may be very successful around work and money. He seems to have direction. He seems to, I don't think that I don't know, he doesn't seem to be much of a liar. You know, nobody's perfect, but it looks like things are okay right now, so I wouldn't worry much about it. Yeah, he seems stable, and he seems like he does what he says, and he, you know, like if he tells you that he's home, he's home. Like he doesn't really seem to be somebody who lies about stuff. I have a friend, I haven't spoken to him in quite some time, who's a Sagittarius, and he lies about everything. I mean, everything. Like, you can't believe him for anything. I don't get that from this guy. Leah, what will be CM's next action? Recently got into an argument, and I'm not sure what's going to happen next. Okay, Hermit is in reverse, which would indicate to me that he's going to be quiet. I wouldn't expect much from him. Hermit in reverse is like, I'm not going to open my mouth and say something because I know that I'm wrong and I don't want to hear that I'm wrong. This is like somebody who isn't going to own up to it, so they just pull their energy way back. It does look like at some point the relationship does get back on track and things could move forward and things could strengthen, but you may have to reach out to him first. I wouldn't do it right now. I would give it a little bit of time because he looks like he's in that hermit in reverse mode. So I don't know that you would get much out of him right now anyway. I'd give it a little bit of time and then let's see what happens. You know, hermit in reverse, the best way I can describe it is like if you sleep with your ex-boyfriend and you don't tell your best friend because you know that your best friend is going to be like, why the fuck are you sleeping with him? Right? Like that's hermit in reverse. That's the way I see it. So whatever it is that you guys had an argument about, it makes me feel like he knows that you're right, but he doesn't want to hear it. So he's just going to shut down and not say anything. And with hermit in reverse, it's like he wouldn't be telling anybody. He would just be keeping it to himself. So I don't think that much is going to happen right now. April, weird question. But did S get intimidated when he saw my car? I hate it if he did. Okay, let me see. Did he get intimidated when he saw my car? No, I don't think so. No. DYB. General reading for the month of April. You might be feeling disappointed around something in the month of April, the beginning of April. It could be a creative project of some type. There's a creative project of some type that's got disappointment around it. Looks like listen to your intuition. You have the Nine of Cups in reverse. So a wish or something may be delayed or it doesn't work out the way you want it to. Six of Pentacles, you could be getting more respect or earning higher accolades when it comes to work or a business thing. And it looks like you may feel relief around work. But you could feel weak in other areas of your life. You do have good karma coming back to you, and you have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Growth and transformation comes to you as a person, and arguments and negativity move into the past. April looks like a pretty good month. Adriana, when could I have a date with him? Could be sometime in April. April comes up strong around you and him. Christiana, what qualities does the Pisces like about me? What qualities does the Pisces like about me? Has a lot of respect for you, thinks that you're honest, sincere, loving, kind, caring, compassionate, thinks that you're honest, loyal, spontaneous, and adventurous. April, do you think I'll see him this week or weekend? Yeah, I do. I do. I think you'll see him before the end of the weekend. Dylan, am I crushing you? I think Caribbean Pisces. Financial reading? Okay, if you've been feeling a little bit held back, that's going to change. You're prepared for your finances to move forward, and that's exactly what's going to happen. The Magician brings in more opportunities to make money, to bring money in. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles along with the Nine of Cups helps you to bring more money in and get paid back for the energy that you put into your career, business, or whatever it is that you do all day. So finances should be improving. One more. What can I expect in March? What can I expect in March? Growth and transformation comes to you as a person when you walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you. You're being guided by the divine. You get presented with an offer that would be hard to turn down. Capricorn comes in, paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief. It looks like life changes for the better for you quickly, and you're prepared for it. It's a good month for you. A lot of like personal strength comes in March. Adriana, what am I going to decide over Angel? What am I going to decide? What do you mean by that? Or what you're going to decide about? All right, what am I going to decide over Angel? Okay, well, this is what the cards show. Six of Cups, he returns. The Nine of Cups, you have a wish. You may be feeling like you've been treated unfairly, but the Sun is in reverse, which would indicate that happiness can come to this situation. So your decision around the situation, like it's going to be your choice when you get to that point, but there's happiness around. So I think that you may explore the option that shows up because the Sun is in reverse. Which would mean that happiness is still on its way, even if it's kind of like in the distance. I think that you're going to want to explore the option. That's what I think. But let's see when we get there. DYB. Will DYB put a down payment on a house in New Jersey in March? I think so. Yeah, maybe towards the end of the month. It doesn't look like it happens right away. It may happen towards April. Got a 70% chance, yes, you will. April, this is for my friend P the Sagittarius and her boyfriend the Aquarius. What will happen for them? He broke up with her recently, but I feel like they'll get back together and she's really down. Okay, let's see. Well, the relationship does need work. I don't know. I don't know. This time it could be different. See, it looks like somebody's tired. Like somebody's tired of putting in effort, and somebody has made a decision to walk away. So I don't know. She may want to take a little bit of time and space herself to figure out if she even does want to go back to this situation. Because just because you've been with someone doesn't mean that it's a healthy relationship. And I'm not convinced that this is the best relationship. It's like the Nine of Cups is in reverse, Temperance is in reverse, Six of Cups is in reverse. Like this may be the kind of thing that like, it could be the kind of thing where like we've been together for so long so we stay together, but the cycle of breaking up and getting back together, it's like it becomes very toxic. It really does, because then what's going to happen? They're going to get back together and it's going to happen again. So it may be time where he could come back and want to get back together, and she may decide that she doesn't want to get back with him, because it's like you keep going back to the same broken relationship thinking that something better is going to come of it. And it doesn't. Nothing better is going to come of it. There's not a whole lot of love here. There's like connection and ties and feeling obligated and that kind of stuff. But I don't know that this is something that she's going to want to go back to. You know, maybe it's he may take a little bit longer to come back this time. She may heal a little bit and start to see things for what it is. Because she's the one that's got the Six of Cups in reverse. Six of Cups in reverse would be looking back on the past as if, you know, it really wasn't that great. It's not all it was cracked up to be. And it could be, if she's honest with herself, she may be realizing that maybe this isn't what I want, or this isn't, you know, there could be better out there. That's the thing. I mean, everybody always wants the ex to come back, but why do you want the ex to come back? The relationship wasn't that great, you know? So, I don't know. It's her choice, though. The guy does show up again at some point, but she may be feeling differently at that time. At the time he comes back, she may, I don't know. Like, it's so unhealthy to be going through these breakup relationships. Break up, get back together, break up, get back together. It is so unhealthy because it's a cycle. You know, it's like, it's like anyone that's like, about, I had a friend who every Monday she was going to quit smoking. Every Monday, Sunday night, she threw the cigarettes out. Every Sunday night. And by Monday afternoon, she was buying cigarettes again. So it's like, you can lie to yourself, right? Or you can lie to me, but we know that come Monday afternoon, you're going to go buy cigarettes. And it's like a cycle. It's like you're only lying to yourself. Oh, I'm going to quit, I'm going to quit, I'm going to quit. You're not going to quit. Eventually she quit. But it's the same thing with these relationships. It's like breaking up, getting back together, breaking up, getting back together. It's like it becomes a cycle, and it becomes very toxic. Anyhow, L'Amour. What can I expect from my trip to Florida in May? What can I expect from my trip in Florida in May? It looks like a pretty good time. Trip to water, by water, around water, feeling well balanced, feeling like respected, feeling like things are moving forward. It looks like it's a good trip, feeling strong, time for rest, relaxation, self-care, and feeling prepared for it. I think it's a good time. I think it's a good trip. Are you going to Disney? I can't imagine doing Disney. I don't want to be a downer, but with the mask on. The thing that drives me nuts about the mask is when I bend over, the mask comes up and shuts my eyes. Drives me fucking nuts. I wouldn't have to bend over so much if it wasn't for Avery, but every time I bend over to help her with something, the mask shuts my eyes. So annoying. But the flight is only 2.5 hours for me to get to Florida. Julie, will C and I be going out with my two friends, a lovely couple that I know, in April. My friend and I are planning it. The guy's birthday week. Okay, let's see. Yes, I think so, yeah. Yep. Oh my God, I'm not going to say this right. Saori Gonzalez. I'm dealing with an Aquarius. Can you tell me how the relationship work will go? I like them, but I don't think that he likes me. But I'm so confused. Okay, I'm a Scorpio. Okay, let's see. I do think he likes you. Aquarians are tough because they're very erratic and they're unpredictable. So they're tough, and I can understand why you would be confused. But there is cause for celebration that comes in around the situation. The situation moves forward. He doesn't hold himself back. He's well prepared, and you guys move forward. That you start a new journey together. So if you're confused, it's because he's a little bit all over the place. That's typical of an Aquarius. But I think that he does like you. Lemoore. Yeah, I know, and I'm supposed to go for my god sister's birthday. I feel too like it's easier to be in the mask outside than it is when you're inside, but it's a pain in the ass. My eyes, I would get so annoyed. Anyhow, all right, I don't see any other questions yet, so let me go back up to the top. Nina B. General. That candle smells so good. You've got the world at your feet, growth and transformation coming in to you as a person. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a new romantic situation coming in, possibly with a Leo or a Sagittarius. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. If you're waiting to hear from someone, communication comes in out of the blue. Life changes for the better quickly. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. That candle reminds me, I'm going to date myself. But remember years and years and years ago, that store Wicks and Sticks? I used to love that store. My friend, when she was in like junior high, worked there. But that's what the smell of this candle reminds me of, Wicks and Sticks. And I think it's like evergreen. Or balsam and pine or something, I don't know. Lemoore, what can I expect next week? Growth and transformation comes to you as a person, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, especially around money and finances. Look good next week. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Hearing from somebody out of the blue you haven't heard from in quite some time, being guided by the divine. Next week is a pretty powerful week for you. Got a lot happening. Hierophant, what are Angie's romantic feelings for me? Thinks that you're attractive, that you're a good conversationalist. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if that's even a word, but like the two of you can have good conversations together. I don't know. Thinks you're creative, hardworking, sincere, grounded, stable, successful, down to earth, and attractive. Also happy. The sun. Happy. Julie, will C and Nelson enjoy the day or the weekend that we go out? Absolutely. It looks like it's a good time. And you guys can make it that. You got the Magician. Lots of possibilities. Julia, my question is simple. When will I hear from A again? Okay, let's see. Let's see. It's good to see you again, too. Sometime this week. You should hear from him sometime this week. Sorry. Can you do what the Virgo in my life thinks of me in our relationship? Okay. What does the Virgo think of me and our relationship? Okay. Well, this person thinks that you guys have a soulmate connection. So this would be a soulmate connection. It doesn't have to be romantic. It's not always a romantic thing, soulmates. But this could be somebody who feels or comes in and out of your life for the rest of your life, like somebody who's always around. They feel very strongly about the connection between the two of you. Things change for the better for the two of you quickly. So if this is just a friendship, it could turn romantic at some point. I'm not seeing that right now. If it's already a romantic relationship, this person looks pretty satisfied with the way things are, with the Nine of Rods. It also looks like they think very highly of you. They think that you're smart, intelligent, intuitive, and they think that you're very well prepared and that you have a lot to offer. They think you're sincere and persistent. And this could be a soulmate connection, but like I said, it doesn't always have to be romantic, so just keep that in mind. Or it could be the kind of thing where you're friends now, and then you don't see much of each other for the next couple of years, and then you reconnect at some point, because that happens too. But either way, this person is fond of you and the relationship. Hierophant, I did. I think I maybe had Anthony. Oh, Apurva I didn't do. Apurva, current energy between me and Yogesh. Current energy between me and Yogesh. It's good energy. You got the world at your feet. Things could be moving forward. You have a wish around the situation as well. How about, I just saw someone else here. Steppy C. Will V be coming back towards me? Will V be coming back towards me? Yes. V comes back. Anthony, how can I overcome financial blockage for immigration and study? Well, for me, I had huge blockages around money my whole life, because for me, and I think for most of us, it comes down to two things: feeling unworthy and undeserving, and then also feeling like it's hard to make money. So the way that you break down those blockages is that you have to change the way that you think about the circumstance, which to me was much easier with money. Because if you think of it like this, money is just a source of energy, right? So instead of thinking, God, I need to make money, I need to make things happen, just think of it like it's a source of energy. It just flows to me, just like the sun shines, like that. And then thinking, I am worthy, which is something that I had real trouble with, because I don't know why. It comes down to a worthiness thing for a lot of people. And I've said this a million times, but even going back to high school, I always assumed that my friends were worth more than me, and that they should be paid at their jobs more than me. I don't know if I can even explain it, but I always felt like my friends got hired at jobs that paid more because they deserved it, and I didn't, which is so ridiculous because we're all high school kids. What the hell is the difference? It's not like somebody had more education than somebody else. I just felt like I wasn't worth as much as they were. And it reflected back in my life, not just with money, but with everything. And then the other thing is to get out of the cycle of feeling like I'm stuck. I'm never going to be able to manifest enough finances to do what I need to do. Think of it like it's not hard to make money. People have money. People are willing to pay for services. I can find a job that pays me what I deserve. And it, like, especially in this day and age, right? Like with the internet, or with, like, it's like opportunities that we just didn't have years ago, like working for care.com, taking care of elderly people, or taking care of people's children, people's pets. All those things nowadays, you can do it like through an app, and people get paid really well, really well. I mean, I paid like an 18-year-old $20 an hour to babysit Avery. That's a lot of money. In my opinion, when I was 18, I wasn't making 20 bucks an hour. But, whatever. That's what it is. That's what I paid. Um, but think of it like this, like that person that asked for the 20 bucks an hour thought that they were worth it. And I didn't question it. I just paid her for it. I was like, okay, that's fine. So there's a couple of things around money blocks that I think that a lot of us suffer from. And I think the number one thing is feeling unworthy. Like I don't deserve it. Or not wanting to take it from someone else. I have a huge issue with that myself. Even as far as when people give me gifts for some reason, I don't want to take it. Because I guess I don't feel like I deserve it. That's really stupid. Like it's stupid for me to feel like that. Like nobody's going to give you something they don't want you to have because they think that you don't deserve it. So try to work a little bit with those kind of things. Like I'm deserving. There's money out there to be made. Money flows to me. I can conquer this. It's very simple. And hopefully that helps. It helped me. That law of attraction coaches helped me with that because I had such blockages around money. Lamore, I think I'm at. Can you describe this new lover that's coming towards me as far as personality? Okay. They may be very creative. They're attractive for sure. They're hardworking, sincere, grounded and stable, but they have a love of adventure. They may also like earthly pleasures. Maybe somebody that likes to, like they may like to drink and eat and party and that kind of stuff. They seem like they're a lot of fun. They're very ambitious, but they're a hard worker. So there's a time for them where they work and there's a time for them to play. And they seem to do both of those things hard. Um, they've been disappointed in the past. They do have a heartbreak in the past. And, they're the kind of person they're very nice. They're very well balanced, but don't double cross them because if you do, that's it. They cut you up. They don't take kindly to that, probably because of the past hurt. But this person's very loving and kind. They seem like a lot of fun, too. Goddess, will I get a grant or a loan for my business? You will. You'll get the money one way or another, yeah. Sorry. Can you do a reading on how my friend JR feels and looks at me as a person? Okay. They have a lot of respect for you. They think that you're smart, kind, caring, adventurous, balanced, stable, sincere, attractive, creative, and unique. They also think that you're very hardworking. They think highly of you. Tilly, I may have a general for tomorrow. General for tomorrow. Your intuition is spot on tomorrow, so definitely listen to it. Feeling prepared tomorrow and ambitious. Love cup is full tomorrow. Maybe spending time at home, redecorating your home, or this also could be upgrading a relationship, you know, general, so it can go several different ways. You also may have time tomorrow for self-care, rest, relaxation, and self-care. Tomorrow looks like a pretty peaceful day. The sun comes out. Happiness. Kylie, will I sell my car before the end of the month? Oh, thank you, Apoorva. Thank you. I'm glad that it helps. Will I sell my car before the end of the month? You have a wish. Yeah, you could sell it before the end of the month. Yep, put that out into the universe. You can make that happen. Gia, how will the Gemini feel if I contact him? At first, maybe a little bit anxious. There could be a little anxiety. But then, kind of, you know, well, Geminis can be a little anxious. But then the anxiety kind of dissipates and your relationship can strengthen. Or then they feel strong. I would contact him. I don't think it's a bad thing. Julie, about when we'll see and I spend time again. Within, I'm going to say maybe the next couple of days. Soon. For more, when should I apply for my LLC? I would do it soon. I would say like sometime maybe this spring. I would do it before the summer. That's what I would do it, before the summer. Kylie, energy read for next week. Next week, you got great energy. You've got cause for celebration. Negativity moves into the past. Abundance comes in and life moves forward. The energy is like propels everything forward. It's good. Who haven't I done? Rara, I haven't done. Can I know what's up with my family regarding this situation and what do I need to know? Oh boy. All right, let's see. All right, I don't know what the situation is, so it makes it a little bit difficult for me to read on it. But it looks like somebody here isn't telling the truth. Now, it could be somebody's not telling the truth and somebody else is trying to control or manipulate the situation, or it could be one person. It could be somebody is manipulating and controlling the situation by lying. But somebody here is not being honest. There could be decisions that need to be made and the decisions are not being made. There's impatience too, or there could be time might be of the essence around this situation. The good news is that your relationship with the people around you that are not being lying and manipulating, that relationship strengthens and you have cause for celebration that comes in. Somebody here is not telling the truth and you probably know who it is. So you probably already suspect it. I would just not trust that person because they're going to expose themselves for who they are. Emperor in reverse. They get exposed. MMS's current thoughts and feelings about me. Maybe a little disappointed in something. I don't know if something happened that they could be feeling disappointed in, but maybe feels that you hold yourself back a little bit. That could be it. They think that you're attractive. a little bit mysterious, that you're genuine, you're happy, they enjoy talking to you or speaking to you. And I think that they want either they're looking for more communication or they're looking to spend more time with you. Ida, when will the Virgo contact me? Could be within the next 11 days or the next 11 weeks. There's an 11 that comes in around it. So I would say, I mean, it also could be like March 11th. Anybody here I haven't answered for or that I skipped over? April, what can I expect in March? What can I expect in March? Life changes for the better quickly. Moving on to greener pastures and being guided by the divine. Feeling ambitious in March, and your intuition is spot on, so definitely listen to it. Feeling a little bit less burdened by the weight of the world, and you could have a new little adventure coming in. Oh, the background is the TV. I think she's fallen asleep. It was really cute the other day when I was doing a live. After the live, she was still sleeping, and I went in there, and she had taken... At night, I take the stuffed animals out, but during the day, the cat in the hat, he's bigger than she is. He was laying across the crib, and she was sleeping on him like this. It was really cute. I tried to get a picture, but of course I woke her up before I was able to take the picture. That was my cat in the hat from years ago, and I was going to throw him out. I'm glad that I didn't, because she really likes him. Avery's 13 months. Yeah, she turned 13 months on the 10th. And she's like, she's pretty good, but she has an obsession with light sockets. And I have, you know, the things that you plug in, but she knows how to take them out. She takes it out. And she knows I don't want her to go over to them, and she goes over to them, and then she looks at me and she smiles. And, you know, I'm like, I don't know what to do about the light sockets. Pain in the ass. Amanda, what do you see for CR and I this month? Okay, so wherever your relationship is right now, that's what's going to continue. It doesn't look like much is changing, and you may be feeling a little bit burdened by this situation. It's not that it looks bad, it just looks like there may be a little bit of indecision, or nothing is moving forward real fast. This person's got a lot of respect for you, but it just seems like wherever things are right now, that's where they're going to continue. Naomi, what are Kay's intentions towards me? His intentions are for things to move forward with a committed relationship. He's prepared for that. That's what's going on here. Yep, and he may be full of romance. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Full of romance. Sounds like full of shit, but no, he's not. It looks like things are moving forward. However, just be forewarned that they're usually very romantic and do all the right things in the beginning of the relationship, and that wears off, but it's fine. It looks like you may be feeling like there's a lot of, like you make it to the top of the mountain and you could breathe a sigh of relief, and at some point you realize where things are going and you don't even need to ask anymore. Brandy, you could close them. Thank you. Emily, will I get a job I'm hoping for soon? Yeah, you could actually get a job real soon, like sometime this month. Angel, what will happen if I leave Elisa a gift card consisting of a rose, chocolate, and a letter I wrote, giving her a clue about my love? What will happen, or will it help? Okay, let's see. Naja, you could send one if you have a question. You can send one now. I'll do it. Well, you've got the Magician here, which means you can manifest opportunities. I wouldn't, I know that you want to do this big romantic gesture, which is really nice and everything, but I don't think that she's going to be expecting it from you, and I think it may kind of shake her up a little bit. I personally wouldn't suggest doing that because I think she may be taken back by it. She's not going to be expecting it, and she's going to think it's a little bit over the top, which is like like you just can't make women happy because women want things to be over the top. They all do, but when they're not expecting it, they kind of get a little bit freaked out by it, or they get a little bit like, oh my god, can you believe this? Or their egos blow up like, oh my god, he's obsessed with me. So, but meanwhile, it's like they want all that shit. They just want it when they want it. So I wouldn't go that route. If you do go that route, she's going to pull her energy back for a while because she's not going to be expecting it. She's going to feel like the timing is not right. I would suggest trying to become friends with her first and then move forward gradually with her. If you really do want to do something like that and that's in your heart and soul, go for it because I think you should do what you want and you should express yourself the way you want. But I would expect her to kind of pull her energy back after that because she's not going to be expecting it and she's going to kind of be like knocked over by it. So just keep that in mind. See, me in my life, when I was much younger, I've done things like that. And I think that if I could go back, I probably would have been a little bit less over the top. But that's my Leo moon that used to do that. I've learned to control that a little bit. But I always wanted to make somebody feel really special. And that's what people want. People want to feel like they're important and they're special, but they want it when they want it. Because everybody's annoying. Yeah, I mean, if it's anonymous, she's not going to know that it's you, but that's it too. It's like she's not going to know it's you. And then that adds another level of what if she starts asking people and somebody takes credit for it? You know? Who knows? I don't trust anyone. When I was younger, I trusted everyone, but the older I get, the more I trust nobody. April, does S have any intentions towards me? Well, he's kind of slow and steady wins the race, but he does think that things are changing and growing, and he's just kind of taking it like day by day. Like he's just takes it as it comes. It does look like you got cause for celebration coming in and you have things moving forward. So things look good. I don't think things look bad, but I don't think he has like a specific intention happening. He's just like, kind of rolls with it like day by day. Like, he just figures that he'll see you. He does things to see you soon, like that's in the back of his mind, but I don't know that he has it planned yet as to when it's going to be. Sometime this week, I would think. Yeah, I think sometime this week you'll see him. Maybe even twice this week, or maybe like late this week and then early next week, that kind of a thing. Seems to come up like seeing him a couple of times in a few days. That one's not though. I don't think. All right, let me do. Dana Lewis will contact me with separation. Yeah, you'll hear from him. Naja, what are JM's first impressions of me? Thinks that you're incredibly intelligent. Thinks that you're very attractive, unique, creative. Grounded, stable, down to earth, and attractive comes up again. I would say if you have a little patience around the situation, things may start to like move forward. Moonly Layla. Is there a chance of a long-term potential relationship in the future with V? There is, yeah. You got plenty of potential there. Amanda, how do you see the connection progressing with CR into March? Things seem the same. So from now right through to the end of March, it doesn't look like anything magical happens. Wherever you are right now in the situation, that's where it's going to be. I don't know what your relationship is with each other, but it doesn't look like it's growing. It looks like it's staying where it is. Probably through sometime in April, where you'll have to make a decision as to what you want to do, or you'll have to have a conversation with him about where things are going. It looks like there's plenty of communication that comes in, but it doesn't look like things are moving forward in any other way. Brandy, does T really have feelings for me because I can't tell? Yeah, I think he does. Yeah. Yep. Layla, may I ask what's coming towards me in finances and career? Your perseverance pays off. You either get a new job, another job, or something that you do on the side that brings in extra money. But you should have more money coming to you over the next couple of months. Page of Pentacles could be like starting a side business. It also could be something that you do at your own leisure that brings in extra money. You could be taking that money and putting it in the bank. Whatever it is, it seems to pay off. Persistence pays off around a side thing too that brings in, like this could be, Three of Pentacles could be a side business with long-term potential that pays well. Like it could be, I don't know, Uber Eats, and you're delivering and you're making, I don't know, 80 bucks an hour or something like that. But whatever it is, it's something that you may add that brings in pretty quick money. Money comes in pretty fast. Listen to your intuition. Is Mel here? Let me do Serenity. Messages from Spirit. Maybe she had to run. She had to do something. Ace of Air. Brilliant new ideas and inspiration. Seeing the truth in a situation. A challenging beginning. The Dreamer. Archangel Metatron. A leap of faith. Follow your dreams. Unexpected opportunities. The Knight of Air. Intelligent, decisive, idealistic, and tireless. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options. You've got creative solutions. Is Mel here? Well, I see her at 11:22. She was here. Okay. General for tomorrow, okay. You're prepared tomorrow. You also may get communication from someone you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. You could be putting in a lot of hard work in a business thing and feeling respected and well compensated for it. You may have to make a decision around something that has to do with a Virgo. And taking time for rest and self-care tomorrow. Rest, relaxation, self-care does you well. You may also have a nice business opportunity or something nice happening around a side business tomorrow. Tomorrow looks like a pretty decent day. Alrighty, that's it for me tonight. I will see you all tomorrow. And if anybody needs anything, feel free to email me. Otherwise, I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you all very much. Have a good night. Bye-bye, guys.